what I want to do is talk about being a good parent. Okay? Everybody wants to be the best parent. And that's just such an unrealistic, impossible goal. We can't even define what being a best parent is. Being a good parent is hard enough. So I want to try and give you some clues on how to do that. When we set out in parenthood, we want things for ourselves. We want a child to love you and respect you and look after you in your old age. I mean, there's a whole lot of things we want from our child. And there are things we want for our child. We want them to grow up to be successful and be good at sport and whatever. But that's not really what parenting's about. Parenting is a living, doing process. And there are 3 rules for that process. Only 3 rules, okay? So the first rule is that, number 1, simple. We all know that one. Keep him safe. Keep him safe. Don't drop him on his head. Don't die on him. Look after yourself. Don't divorce on him if you can avoid it. Look after your partner. The big things. Keep him safe. Don't let him run on the road. That sort of stuff, okay? That's pretty simple. We all understand that. The second is to love them. Now, this is where we get it all wrong as a parent, because we love them the way we want to love them. What we have to do is love them the way they need to be loved at the stage that they're at. So at the tiny baby stage, it's about feeding him and nourishing him and cuddling him and touching him and connecting to him. But more later, it's about understanding what their needs for love are all the way through their life. Because these 3 rules apply at every stage of life. Okay? The second part about loving them is you've got to love them unconditionally. So you don't love them just when they're good or just when they do what you want. You love them because you love them. And they need to feel that unconditionally, even when they stuff up. Okay, so the first was keep them safe. The second was to love them. The third is to have them leave your house feeling good about themselves. So that when they leave home, they've got good self-esteem. Now, how do you achieve that? Well, that's really by surrounding them with love, encouragement, support, praise, and not criticism or ridicule or any of those features. So it's the atmosphere or the environment that you create in your home. So when we talk about little babies, that environment is really about making sure you look after yourself and your anxiety and your emotions, because they can't really pick up much else than that. But as they get older, it's about supporting them and encouraging them and not surrounding them with anxiety and distress. Now, they're the 3 lessons. Safe, keep them safe, love them, have them leave your home feeling good about themselves. I never mentioned anything there about which dummy they should use or which nappy you should use or which school they should go to, because all of that, to be honest, is trivia. All the rest is trivia. Stick to those 3 broad principles when you're creating your parenting environment, your parenting life, and then you're off to a better start.